kids, Mama Nature here. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2026, 111 gate, and I'm going to have pork today. Pork is good luck, something that you should always do on the first of the year for health and wealth and prosperity, all those good things. So here we go. Hey there, yes, we are in a brand new kitchen, and it has been more than a year since I've posted a cooking video because I haven't been able to figure out how I want to capture video in this kitchen. Anyway, bear with me, this is how we're gonna do it. So a couple days ago, I made a full pork roast dinner in my Instant Pot. It was super simple. Today, I'm gonna use the leftovers for my good luck New Year's dinner. What I'm starting with is a good heavy stainless steel pan. And I'm going to just do a couple turns of olive oil in there. And you know, to make your stainless steel non-stick, you want to get it good and hot. So I'm going to take and place the medallions down on one side. I'm going to give them a good scald, or just get a nice crust on it. That's what I want, because this meat, when it came out of the Instant Pot, it was so perfect. It was so tender and juicy and tasty. So I don't want to cook it. I want to just warm it up. And with a nice hot flame, I'm going to be able to get that scald on the outsides. And then I'm going to trust my instincts. You know, if it feels like I want to, or I need to warm it through a little bit longer, I've got my lid here, and I'll just throw that on there for a couple of minutes, 1 minute really, just to warm it up. What I'm scooping out of the bag here is all the diced onions. Remember about flavor layering? You can add different flavors to your food as you go along through the recipe. So this is what I did when I cooked it initially, with the onions and garlic and oregano and all of those good things. In this pan right now, you saw me put the olive oil, but once it gets going, look at that, no stick. Once that gets going, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, just to get that, you know, well, buttery flavor. It's so good. Okay, I decided I'm gonna put the lid on a little bit early in the game here, because I want to make sure that it heats through before I get the crust on the outside. Otherwise, if we do it the other way around, the crust will soften up and it will probably stick to the pan. And that's the good part. I want that on my plate. And you may have noticed that I did not dress up for you today. It is New Year's Day. It is an official pajama day. All right, we're getting a nice crisp on there. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's turn them all over, and we'll give them a couple minutes on the other side. Okay, they're all turned over, and now I'm going to just add a little bit of butter, maybe a tablespoon of butter. Look at that. Oh, I wish you could smell it. All right, here's where I'm going to add a little bit more of my salt. So I've got Celtic sea salt. This is that beautiful, rich gray, and slightly moist. Just going to grab a couple of grains and just sprinkle that on there like so. Ooh, baby. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. Little pepper. That is smelling so good. Nobody is sticking. It's lovely. And now, you might have noticed that I had another little baggie here. So this is the leftover mashed potatoes. This is going to go in there as well. Before we put the mashed potatoes in the pan, I'm going to use the same pan. I don't want to dirty everything. My kitchen is nice and clean. I'm just going to take all the meat, remove it into the bowl that I'm going to be eating from, and all of those onions, which are a little bit beyond caramelized. I don't want to keep them in there with the potatoes, so I'm going to get them out of there, put them right back here with the meat. I'm going to take the potatoes. This is why it's kind of fun to just use a plastic bag, because plop-o, there you go, done. And I'm just going to spread them out. I'm going to turn the flame down to about medium-low, put the lid on. Literally 1 minute. Why did I make a video about leftovers? Because so many times I hear people talk about how they don't like leftovers, how they just throw them away or they give them to the dog. But honey, look, that was so simple. And you know what? I do the same thing with the leftover turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and all that from Thanksgiving. You don't want to miss a morsel of that, right? Throw it all in one big pan, heat it through, and oh my gosh, you have a whole other meal. Off my flame. And I'm going to put that right there in the side of the dish. My husband actually had to work today, so he took his leftover pork tenderloins to work with him. I wonder how he reheated it. Okay, and there you have it. Let's give it a taste. I guess this camera angle works pretty well. You can see just about everything. All right. I'm going to come on in. Ooh, yeah, super duper hot. I'm going to go for the pork first. Ready? Oh my gosh, okay. Beautiful flavor. It's still tender and juicy, just like you would want. Just like you would hope. And oh my God, you can see the steam, right? Yum. Oh, and that butter made a difference. The butter, yeah, that's the way to go. Mashed potatoes. Oh, baby. That's lunch. Leftovers for lunch. That's how you do it. So, 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 so good. Remember, you can make and keep yourself well. Until next time, mwah, Mama loves you. Have a great new year.